In 1963, John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara came together for the Western comedy McLintock. Directed by Andrew McLaglen, this film is loosely based on Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. John Wayne plays W. McLintock, a powerful figure in cattle, timber, and mining industries. His estranged wife Catherine is portrayed by Maureen O'Hara. After suspecting W of infidelity, Catherine moves out east, but eventually returns, finding herself in a series of messy situations. This classic film is a humorous take on the power dynamics between the two main characters. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the plot and characters of McLintock. The movie also delves into the romantic entanglements of its daughter, Becky, portrayed by Stephanie Powers. Upon returning from college, Becky brings back a suitor named Junior Douglas, sparking interest among the townsfolk. However, her heart finds a new beat with a young man named Death, played by John Wayne's son, Patrick Wayne. This unexpected turn of events adds a layer of drama and love to the story, captivating audiences with its heartwarming and unexpected romance. In the early 1960s, John Wayne took it upon himself to develop the script for McLintock, aiming to share his political views and offer commentary on the contemporary state of the nation. This endeavor marked a departure from his earlier films, where he held limited influence over the creative process. For McLintock, Wayne prioritized comedy, utilizing the traditional Western backdrop to present slapstick humor and lightheartedness. Throughout the movie, viewers can enjoy numerous comedic moments brought to life through clever dialogue, physical gags, and situational irony. These elements work together to construct a unique blend of humor and drama, elevating the overall entertainment value of the production. By emphasizing comedy, Wayne sought to reach broader audiences and convey his message more effectively. One notable aspect of McLintock is its focus on visual storytelling rather than heavy reliance on dialogues alone. Scenes filled with hilarious antics serve to underscore the absurdity inherent in certain situations, creating memorable sequences that resonate with viewers even today. Furthermore, the contrast between dramatic and comical components adds depth to the narrative, allowing the audience to fully appreciate both aspects, while remaining engaged throughout the runtime. Despite being rooted in serious themes, McLintock never loses sight of its primary objective, to entertain. With this goal in mind, Wayne successfully crafted a timeless piece that continues to amuse and delight generations of fans. Through laughter and wit, the film subtly imparts valuable insights into societal issues prevalent during the era, making it all the more relevant and thought-provoking. Ultimately, McLintock stands out among other movies released around the same period due to its innovative approach towards combining comedy and drama within the confines of a conventional Western setting. In 1963, Michael Wayne, eldest son of legendary actor John Wayne, made his debut as a solo producer in McLintock. This film marked a significant milestone for him, as he had previously assisted in producing several movies under his father's Bajak production company. However, McLintock was entirely under his supervision, making it a special project for the young producer. The movie's production took place primarily in Arizona, utilizing two distinctive locations. Most of the filming occurred at Old Tucson Studios, situated west of Tucson, Arizona. Established in 1939, Old Tucson has served as a prominent filming site for numerous Western productions due to its authentic Wild West setting. Its unique structures and picturesque landscapes provided an ideal backdrop for many scenes in McLintock, enhancing the overall cinematic experience. Additionally, some parts of the movie were shot at the historic San Rafael Ranch House, located south of Patagonia, Arizona. Nestled amidst beautiful natural scenery, the ranch house offered a perfect location for capturing the essence of rural life portrayed in the film. With its rustic charm and serene atmosphere, the venue contributed significantly to creating an engaging and immersive storyline. To sum up, Michael Wayne's role as the sole producer of McLintock demonstrated his capabilities and commitment to delivering high-quality entertainment. By leveraging iconic filming locales like Old Tucson Studios and San Rafael Ranch House in Arizona, he ensured that the movie would resonate with audiences, providing them an opportunity to step into the vibrant world of the American West. In the 1963 film McLintock, John Wayne proudly wore his signature Red River D belt buckle, which became a notable feature throughout the movie. This iconic accessory was especially visible in scenes involving the homesteaders and the Comanche, contributing significantly to Wayne's cowboy image. The movie also starred Yvonne De Carlo in a supportive role as Louise Warren, a widowed woman who assumes the position of McClintock's housekeeper and cook. Reportedly, Wayne had personally advocated for DeCarlo's casting after learning about her husband Bob Morgan's unfortunate career-ending accident. Her presence added depth to the storyline and enhanced the overall viewing experience. The Red River D belt buckle and DeCarlo's performance both contributed unique elements to the success of McClintock. In the 1963 film McClintock, John Wayne proved his enthusiasm for taking on physical challenges by insisting on performing his own stunts. One notable example involves him jumping from a hayloft into a pile of hay. Initially, the crew hesitated due to safety concerns, but Wayne persisted and eventually convinced them to let him take the risky leap himself. This dedication to authentic performances added a layer of realism that audiences could appreciate. Another memorable sequence in this classic Western is the infamous mud hole brawl scene. To make things workable behind the scenes, the production team decided against using genuine mud for its messiness and impracticalities. Instead, they opted for bentonite, a substance remarkably similar to chocolate syrup, both in appearance and texture. Using bentonite allowed actors to move freely during filming while still maintaining the visual appeal of rolling around in muck. As a result, viewers enjoy watching the lively chaos unfold without realizing it wasn't actually wet earth causing all the slippery fun. In the 1963 movie McClintock, John Wayne famously used the term pilgrim, although he only says it once in this film. Contrasted with 23 instances in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, its singular usage holds significance. This nickname creates a friendly yet authoritative tone between his character and others. Interestingly, Wayne wasn't alone in making an impression in this production. Co-star Maureen O'Hara, who plays his wife in the movie, had aspirations to do all her stunts herself. However, safety concerns led to a different plan, especially when considering a risky scene where she jumps through a plate glass window. To execute this daring move safely, they called upon professional stuntman Dean Smith, who donned a disguise identical to O'Hara's outfit so audiences wouldn't notice the switcheroo. This classic film remains memorable thanks to these behind-the-scenes stories and engaging performances by both leads. While some might argue that seeing Maureen O'Hara perform her own stunts could have added excitement, ensuring actors' safety always comes first during action sequences like those found in McClintock. Even today, fans appreciate learning more about how their favorite films were made and finding out about unexpected challenges faced during production. In the opening scenes of McClintock, viewers can witness a spectacular display of authenticity, as the production team leaves no stone unturned to capture the essence of the Wild West. One particular sequence stands out, the cattle drive scene featuring none other than 500 Mexican longhorns. These magnificent creatures, known for their distinctive upward-pointing horns, were specially sourced from the Mexican government, enhancing the film's commitment to historical accuracy. The creative minds behind this Western classic also incorporated subtle humor into the storyline, poking fun at political figures of the time. A prime example lies in the character of Governor Cuthbert H. Humphrey, a bumbling figure whose name bears striking resemblance to then-Senator Hubert H. Humphrey. John Wayne, who both starred in and produced the movie, was famously not fond of the senator's policies. This cleverly veiled parody provides a light-hearted element amidst the dusty trails and rugged cowboy action. In the 1963 movie McClintock, John Wayne, who also starred in and directed the film, was determined to make the pheasant hunting scene as authentic as possible. To achieve this, he decided to use real birdshot during the shoot. This decision added a genuine touch to the segment, making it more realistic for viewers. Additionally, live pheasants were released on cue, creating an exciting atmosphere and contributing to the overall quality of the scene. However, despite the care taken to capture this moment accurately, some later releases of the film do not include this sequence due to its intensity. It is worth noting that the failure to renew the film's copyright led to it eventually falling into the public domain. As a result, numerous edited and low-quality versions of McClintock have become widely available over time. These issues can detract from the viewer's experience when watching this classic Western comedy. Nevertheless, fans of John Wayne continue to enjoy the original version of the film, appreciating the effort put into capturing the thrill of an actual pheasant hunt. The disputed directorial role of John Ford in the 1963 movie McClintock has been a topic of interest among cinema enthusiasts. While actress Stephanie Powers claimed that Ford had directed certain parts of the film, specifically during a week of shooting, the credited director, Andrew McLaglen, insisted that he was responsible for the entire production. Despite the disagreement over who called the shots, it is widely acknowledged that McLintock bears many hallmarks of Ford's distinctive filmmaking style. One notable example can be found in the movie's lengthy and comedic fight sequences, which were reminiscent of those featured in some of Ford's earlier works. This suggests that even if Ford did not have a formal directing credit for McLintock, his creative influence may still have left its mark on the finished product. Throughout his career, Ford had developed a reputation for crafting films that combined action, drama, and humor in unique ways. His ability to extract both intensity and levity from his actors made for memorable moments that continue to resonate today. In McLintock, viewers can see traces of this approach in the way the extended fight scenes serve as opportunities for slapstick comedy, while also contributing to the overall narrative arc. While we may never know for sure what exactly transpired behind the cameras during the making of McLintock, one thing remains clear: whether through direction or inspiration, John Ford played a significant role in shaping this classic Western. In the movie McLintock, it's clear that director Andrew V. McLaglen has taken inspiration from the filmmaking techniques of John Ford, who often worked with leading man John Wayne. This influence can be seen in the prolonged fight scenes used for comedic effect throughout the film, although they don't necessarily drive the story forward. One notable aspect of the film involves physical humor between Wayne and his co-star Maureen O'Hara. During one scene, their playful roughhousing became quite intense, resulting in real injuries for O'Hara. She later revealed that the forceful spanking sequence left her with noticeable bruises for over a week, a testament to the authenticity of their on-screen interaction. O'Hara's genuine reactions add depth to the scene, making it stand out amidst other lighter moments in the film. Despite its occasional slapstick nature, McLintock contains realistic elements that ground the story, including these memorable spanking sequences. By incorporating aspects of John Ford's signature style, while also allowing room for raw emotion, the movie offers both entertainment value and glimpses into human vulnerability. Upon release in 1963, McLintock quickly became a hit among audiences. This classical Western comedy, starring John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara, provided viewers with a light-hearted take on frontier life. Its humor and action resonated well during that era, making it a successful box office draw. The movie has had a lasting influence on popular culture. For instance, some elements from McLintock have been borrowed by later films and TV shows set in the Old West, contributing to their overall atmosphere. Furthermore, certain catchphrases and scenes remain memorable even today, often referenced in discussions around iconic cinema moments. Spin-offs, merchandise, and adaptations followed suit after the original release. A television series titled McCloud, which ran from 1970 to 1977, took inspiration from McLintock, albeit relocating the setting to New York City while retaining some thematic connections. Various forms of merchandise also emerged over the years, including toys, clothing items, and collectibles bearing imagery related to the movie. These artifacts continue to attract fans who appreciate both the film itself and its wider cultural significance. Moreover, McLintock has enjoyed numerous re-releases and screenings since its initial debut, allowing new generations to discover this timeless piece of entertainment. As such, this classic remains alive and influential, continuing to inspire subsequent works and entertain viewers across decades. Whether through reminiscing about past viewings or introducing the film to others, McLintock maintains an active presence in our collective cinematic consciousness. To bring the Wild West to life in McLintock's, director Andrew V. McLaglen sought out experienced actors who could embody the spirit of the times. John Wayne, a seasoned veteran of Western films, was an obvious choice for the lead role. He had already worked with McLaglen on several projects and brought a rugged charm to the character of George Washington McLintock. Maureen O'Hara, known for her fiery personality and striking screen presence, joined the cast as Catherine Gilhooly McLintock. Her chemistry with Wayne, whom she had previously starred alongside in 5 other movies, added depth and authenticity to their on-screen relationship. For the part of Devlin Warren, the film required someone with both comedic timing and dramatic chops. Irish actor Patrick Wayne, son of John Wayne, stepped into these shoes. His previous experience working with his father helped establish camaraderie between them during filming. The supporting roles were equally critical in creating the rowdy town of McLintock. Yvonne De Carlo, famous for her portrayal of Lily Munster in TV's The Munsters, played the feisty bar owner Louise Warren. Meanwhile, Stephanie Powers, then just starting her career, landed the role of Becky McCoy after impressing producers with her audition. Notably, Chill Wills, who played Drago, had initially been considered for the main role, but turned it down due to health issues. Even so, he contributed significantly to the film's humor and lightheartedness. Casting for McClintock. His Native American characters proved more challenging. Authentic representation was crucial, leading to consultations with tribal leaders and historians. Michael Pate, hailing from Australia, took on the part of Chief Black Cloud following sensitivity reads by Native advisors. Similarly, Edward Blessing, Perry Lopez, and Robert Carricart rounded out the diverse ensemble. Chemistry tests conducted throughout pre-production ensured compatibility among all cast members. These exercises allowed the cast to build rapport before shooting began, enhancing the overall dynamic once cameras rolled. The director of McClintock, Andrew V. McLaglen, brought the story to life with his unique vision and style. He drew inspiration from classic westerns and aimed to create a film that was both entertaining and thought-provoking. McLaglen's attention to detail was evident in every scene, from the costumes and sets to the camera angles and lighting. To bring his vision to fruition, McLaglen worked closely with the cast and crew. He encouraged actors John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara to fully embrace their roles and contribute their own ideas. This collaboration resulted in dynamic performances that added depth to the characters. McLaglen also had a clear artistic direction when it came to the film's visual elements. He used sweeping shots of the American West to establish the setting and close-ups to capture the emotions of the characters. Additionally, he employed humor and action to keep the audience engaged throughout the movie. One notable aspect of McLaglen's direction was his ability to balance serious themes with lighthearted moments. For instance, McClintock tackles issues such as gender equality and social justice while still maintaining a comedic tone. This balancing act required careful planning and execution, which McLaglen achieved through thorough rehearsals and meticulous editing. Ultimately, McLaglen's directorial vision for McClintock created a timeless Western that continues to captivate audiences today. His commitment to crafting a compelling narrative, combined with his innovative visual style, makes McClintock a true classic of the genre. In the early 1960s, John Wayne and Andrew V. McLaglen collaborated on a Western comedy titled McClintock. Filming took place primarily in California's Vasquez Rocks Natural Area Park and Old Tucson Studios in Arizona. Vasquez Rockers offered a unique landscape, ideal for recreating the Wild West town atmosphere needed for the storyline. This distinctive location features towering rock formations used extensively throughout the film. However, shooting amidst nature had its hurdles. Unpredictable weather patterns often disrupted schedules and required adaptability from cast and crew alike. Old Tucson Studios presented another setting, providing fully functional Western-style streets common in movies of that era. Here, they constructed buildings specifically designed for McClintock, creating an authentic backdrop reminiscent of frontier towns seen in classic Western films. A significant challenge faced by the team was managing large crowd scenes involving hundreds of extras. Coordinating these sequences demanded careful planning and precise execution. To capture such moments effectively, technicians relied heavily on innovations like improved sound recording systems, which allowed dialogue capture even when crowds were loudest. One notable scene showcases water being dumped over actors from a second-story balcony onto those gathered below. For this stunt, crews built a custom trough system capable of holding thousands of gallons of water. When released, it provided a spectacular visual effect, but also necessitated meticulous safety measures due to the sheer volume involved. Despite these obstacles, McClintock successfully combined humor and action, reflecting the evolving genre of Western comedies. Its blend of natural landscapes and purpose-built sets contributed significantly to delivering the desired aesthetic, while highlighting technological advancements enhancing cinematic experiences of the time. In the 1963 comedy Western McClintock, music plays a crucial role in enhancing the film's narrative and emotional tone. Composer Frank DeVol masterfully crafted the musical score, while songwriter Jimmy Webb contributed to the soundtrack. Together, they created a lively and harmonious backdrop that accentuated the film's comedic and romantic elements. DeVol's score was heavily influenced by traditional Western themes, but incorporated a fresh and innovative approach. He skillfully blended classic cowboy tunes with lighthearted melodies and catchy rhythms, resulting in a delightful listening experience. According to Duvall, I wanted the music to reflect both the humor and heart of McClintock. Jimmy Webb's contributions included writing original songs performed throughout the film, collaborating with renowned artists like the Turtles and Eddie Arnold. He produced memorable pieces that added depth and emotion to key scenes. For instance, McClintock served as the main theme, capturing the spirit of the titular character played by John Wayne. Meanwhile, Eddie Arnold's rendition of the movement underscored the budding romance between McClintock and his estranged wife, Catherine, portrayed by Maureen O'Hara. Interestingly, many of the instrumental cues featured unconventional instrumentation. Accordion solos accompanied fast-paced action sequences, providing contrast to more conventional string arrangements. This unique touch delighted audiences and further elevated the film's charm. Moreover, Duvall expertly manipulated tempo and volume to heighten dramatic moments or alleviate tension. During quieter exchanges, gentle guitar strums would accompany dialogue before building up to grandiose climaxes filled with sweeping strings and bold percussion hits. By doing so, the music never overpowered nor distracted from on-screen events, remaining subtly supportive yet impactful. Ultimately, Frank Duvall and Jimmy Webb's collaborative efforts resulted in a timeless and engaging soundtrack for McClintock. With its infectious energy and poignant undertones, it remains a fitting companion piece to one of Hollywood's most beloved comic westerns. One iconic scene in McClintock takes place during the town's annual summer festival. As George Washington McClintock, Jr., played by John Wayne, prepares to give a speech, his estranged wife Catherine, portrayed by Maureen O'Hara, rides into town on horseback. She disrupts the event by jumping her horse over a barrier and causing chaos among the attendees. This moment showcases the playful chemistry between Wayne and O'Hara, who were known for their fiery on-screen relationships. Director Andrew Fine McLaglen frames the shot to emphasize the contrast between Catherine's wild entrance and the staid atmosphere of the festival. Cinematographer William H. Clothier uses sweeping wide shots to capture the scope of the crowd's reaction to Catherine's arrival. The result is a memorable scene that highlights the comedic timing and charisma of its two stars. Wayne himself was proud of the scene, recalling in a 1975 interview, "That was one of my favorite moments in the picture. Maureen rode that horse like she owned it, just like she owned every scene she was in." Another unforgettable moment occurs when McClintock confronts Devlin, a troublemaker in town, in a barber shop. After exchanging heated words, McClintock drags Devlin outside and proceeds to spank him with a large wooden paddle in front of a cheering crowd. While some critics saw this scene as excessive and even cruel, it has become a defining example of Wayne's tough guy persona. McLaglen later defended the decision to include the scene, stating, "It fit with the character we had established for Duke. He wasn't afraid to take matters into his own hands, even if it meant getting a little rough around the edges." The scene also demonstrates Clothier's skillful use of close-ups and editing to build tension and excitement. The camera lingers on Wayne's face as he delivers his lines, then cuts quickly to reactions from the other characters before returning to the main action. These iconic scenes have left a lasting impression on audiences and solidified McClintock's status as a classic Western comedy. Their impact can be attributed to strong performances, creative direction, and effective visual storytelling. McClintock's release in 1963 brought forth a wave of reactions from audiences due to its unique blend of comedy and drama. Set in the American West, the film revolves around G.W. McClintock, a wealthy rancher portrayed by John Wayne. The story explores his life, family dynamics, and conflicts with Native Americans. Although it was met with mixed reviews from critics, the movie deeply resonated with viewers and left a lasting impression on popular culture. The film's representation of frontier life during the late 1800s struck a chord with many people who held nostalgia for earlier times. Audiences found comfort in the simplicity of rural living showcased through the vast landscapes and close-knit community depicted in McClintock. Additionally, the movie presented a more light-hearted perspective on Western genre conventions, making it accessible even for those unfamiliar with traditional cowboy films. One notable aspect of McClintock lies in its exploration of gender roles prevalent during the time period. Strong female leads like Maureen O'Hara's character Catherine McClintock challenged societal norms while still maintaining elements of femininity, which captivated audiences. These depictions sparked conversations about women's rights and empowerment, particularly among working-class individuals seeking better opportunities outside their domestic spheres. Furthermore, McClintock touched upon racial tensions between white settlers and Native Americans. While some criticized the film for perpetuating stereotypes, others appreciated its attempt to address these issues, albeit imperfectly, contributing to broader dialogue surrounding Indigenous peoples' struggles for equality and recognition. Overall, McLintock served as both entertainment and commentary on various socio-cultural matters significant during the mid-20th century. Its influence transcended beyond cinema screens, shaping perceptions and fostering dialogue around topics such as gender roles, race relations, and appreciation for simpler lifestyles. McLintock, a 1963 American Western comedy film directed by Andrew V. McLaglen, received mixed reviews from critics. Some praised its humor and energetic performances, while others criticized it for its uneven pacing and overuse of slapstick. The New York Times' Bosley Crowther called the film a broadly played, often funny farce, singling out John Wayne's performance as splendid and Maureen O'Hara's as vivacious. However, he also noted that the film was too violent and had no particular point except to give Mr. Wayne another chance to play the heavy father who mellows into love. On the other hand, Variety magazine found the film to be an erratic mixture of comedy, drama, and action, and more tedious than entertaining. They felt that the plot was thin, and the jokes were stale, stating that McLintock never quite comes together as a satisfying whole. Despite the mixed reviews, McLintock was a box office success, earning $15 million domestically during its initial release. This financial success likely contributed to the careers of those involved in the film, including John Wayne, who continued to be one of Hollywood's most popular leading men. As for awards, McLintock did not receive any major nominations or wins. However, it was recognized by the Laurel Awards, which honored movies based on their box office performance and popularity with audiences. The film earned a nomination for Top Comedy and a win for Top Action Performance for John Wayne. These accolades may have solidified Wayne's status as a versatile actor, capable of excelling in both comedic and dramatic roles. Overall, while McLintock did not garner much critical acclaim, its commercial success and award recognition suggests that it resonated with audiences and left a lasting impact on the careers of those involved. During the filming of McLintock, John Wayne had quite a few surprises up his sleeve. He was known for his pranks on set, one of which involved a fake rattlesnake. Wayne placed it in the boot of actor Patrick Wayne, his own son, causing quite a scare when Patrick put on his boots and jumped out of their immediate vicinity. The movie also featured a memorable scene where Maureen O'Hara, who played Catherine Gilhooly McLintock, slaps John Wayne. In reality, O'Hara admitted she didn't enjoy slapping him because he always wore a protective glove underneath his shirt. However, during one take, Wayne asked her to hit him for real, resulting in a more authentic reaction from O'Hara. Another fascinating aspect of the production was its location, Durango, Mexico. This rugged terrain presented unique challenges for both cast and crew members, including inclement weather conditions and harsh living quarters. Despite these difficulties, they managed to create an iconic Western film. One notable incident occurred while shooting the climactic fight scene between Wayne and Chief Screaming Chicken. When Machenzo accidentally struck Wayne too hard, Wayne retaliated by tossing him off a balcony into a pile of mattresses below. Although shocked initially, Machenzo later laughed about the experience and appreciated Wayne's genuine concern for his safety afterward. These stories offer a captivating look at the camaraderie shared among the cast and crew of McLintock, and how even amidst challenges, they produced a timeless classic enjoyed by generations. After all, working together closely under trying circumstances can lead to unforgettable memories and tales worth sharing years down the line. And so, we continue to cherish these glimpses behind the scenes of our favorite films. Let's journey back to 1963, when John Wayne took the lead role in the comedic Western McLintock. This film, while not always held in high regard by critics, has certainly left a mark on Hollywood. Its blend of humor and action, along with Wayne's charismatic performance, proved to be a successful formula that many films would later adopt. McLintock's impact can be seen in various comedy westerns that followed, such as Mel Brooks's Blazing Saddles. These films often use satire and parody to poke fun at traditional Western tropes, much like McLintock did. Additionally, the film's depiction of strong female characters, played by Maureen O'Hara and Stephanie Powers, set a precedent for more nuanced portrayals of women in westerns. The film also holds significance for its director, Andrew V. McLaglen. After working as an assistant director on several John Wayne pictures, including The Quiet Man and Rio Bravo, McLaglen stepped into the director's chair with McLintock. This marked the beginning of a prolific career in which he directed numerous westerns, war movies, and television shows. Moreover, McLintock's memorable fight scene between John Wayne and Chill Wills in the town's mud bath became iconic. Many films since then have incorporated similar physical comedy scenes, demonstrating the lasting impression McLintock made on audiences and filmmakers alike. While McLintock may not be considered a classic in the same vein as some other John Wayne films, its unique approach to storytelling and genre conventions makes it a notable entry in the annals of cinema history. Did you know that the 1963 movie McLintock has left a lasting impression on many viewers? We'd love to hear about your personal connections to this classic film. Perhaps McLintock was the first Western you ever saw, sparking a lifelong appreciation for the genre? Or maybe John Wayne's portrayal of G.W. McLintock resonated with you, inspiring reflection on themes like justice and community. We invite you to share your stories and memories with us. Tell us how McLintock affected you personally or shaped your view of cinema. Your insights could enrich our understanding of this beloved film and its legacy. Don't forget to engage with fellow cinephiles by liking and sharing their posts. And if you enjoy these trips down memory lane, consider subscribing for more cinematic explorations. Together, let's celebrate the power of movies to connect and inspire